very excited to start this series with you. It's courses put together so that you could understand your attachment style, understand their attachment style, how it was developed, how we could change our attachment styles, or learn to manage our emotions and our triggers so that we can build empathy for those who are not on the healing journey, have not gotten on the healing journey, has not really tried to understand themselves. And the main reason we want to do that is so that we don't take responsibility for the way they treat us. That's usually a painful spot to be in, when we know that someone's acting unkindly, they're not really respectful, they're not empathetic, they're not compassionate towards our feelings and our trauma. Sometimes we take responsibility. We start to think that maybe it's something with me, so I've done something. So we want to release ourselves of that burden, but we also want to understand our attachment style. Where did it come from, and how can we heal it so that we could be more mindful and take control of how we respond and we react when we're triggered. We're also going to look at our inner child. We're going to call back our inner child, and we're going to pay attention so that we could heal that little person within us. We are going to learn how to set boundaries, and we are going to do that with balancing empathy, because a lot of times many of us have too much empathy. Now, you might be someone who fears abandonment, fears rejection, fears losing your independence, and you fear your autonomy being taken away. If you are, chances are you have an avoidant attachment style. Now, if you feel like you don't need to be in an intimate relationship, you're absolutely okay on your own, then you've got a dismissive avoidant attachment style. The difference between a fearful and a dismissive avoidant attachment style is that the dismissive avoidant attached person does not feel that they need to be in an intimate relationship, whereas a fearful avoidant attachment style person, they want to and long to be in a long-lasting, deep, intimate relationship. They just both fear that getting too close to someone exposes them to hurt, and so they fear intimacy, they fear vulnerability. And after a while of developing relationships, trying to get too close to someone or trying to get close to someone, these fears get triggered and they start to self-sabotage and push away their partners. And in a lot of cases, it's an unaware behavior. It's unconscious. Now, someone with an anxious attachment style, so we've covered a fearful avoidant and a dismissive avoidant to some degree. Someone with an anxious attachment style is someone who seeks validation. They are afraid that their partner will leave them. They overthink relationships, and they're always thinking about how to make the relationship better. The relationship becomes their absolute focus. They may appear needy and clingy. Now, there's also a secure attached person, which is what we're all hoping to achieve. They are people who are very effective communicators. They know how to show up for their partner. They're compassionate and respectful, kind and thoughtful. They know how to set boundaries, and they know how to balance boundaries with empathy. And that's what we're aiming for here. Now, the theory was developed by John Bowlby, and you're going to find that on the internet. There are tons of information, and for additional content, you could always visit my website. But here I want to stick with how we can heal our attachment style. And so, like I've mentioned, at the end of every exercise, you are going, or at the end of every course, you are going to have exercises that you want to do. These exercises are going to build your awareness. You're going to start looking around you, paying attention to the things that people say and people do, and it's going to build your awareness and knowledge to attachment styles. It is a pleasure to have you here.